You know, some of the misconceptions about leasing, number one, the thing we hear right off the bat is, I'll never own the vehicle. Well, when you do a deep dive on that subject, you'll find that in most cases, people don't ever own their cars anyway. In order to get a affordable payment with the price of new cars these days, a person normally has to go a 72 to 84 month contract in order to afford the payment. So that's 6 to 7 years. By the time that a person gets close to that contract date, it's time to get a new car. So you really never own the car anyway. So for the same payment or less, you can go a 2 to 4 year, in most cases 2-year term on a lease, have the same or lower payment than the 72 or 84 month purchase, and you can drive a new car every 2 to 3 years. So I guess to tie that in a bundle, you never own the car anyway in most cases. Another misconception of the lease is, well, I don't know what's going to happen at the end. I've heard all these bad stories about people turning in their lease and they get these bills and all this ancillary cost that they didn't know that was going to happen. And that's really not the case. In fact, you'll find as you look through the contract that GM Financial is more liberal on their use qualifications than most appraisers if you were going to trade the vehicle in to a used car dealership or CarMax or whatever. So what I mean by that is they give you there's a document that you have at the turn-in lease, and it shows you how big of a dent that they will accept without charging you. And I got to tell you, this isn't a dent, this is a crash. I mean, this thing's as big as your fist that they say is okay. They allow scratches, they allow dings, and they're very liberal on what they'll allow you to do. So they understand that when you lease a vehicle, you're going to drive it, and it's going to get parking lot dings and things of that nature. They even allow glass repair. If you get a rock chip, and we're in Missouri, there's a lot of salt and things that happen in the wintertime. We get chips in our windshield. They allow rock chips in their windshield. So, the misconception of when I turn my lease in, I'm going to get this giant bill. If you halfway take care of the car, if you do the normal maintenance and take care of that, keep within your mileage restriction, there won't be any ancillary costs. In fact, if you trade that vehicle in or turn it in and get another lease, the GM Financial is even more forgiving of some of the costs associated with it.